Welcome players to this edition of Quick Time Events, where we talk about the latest in gaming as quickly as possible. We did it! We made it to 10 episodes.
Yay!
I'd like to thank Crash, Kratos, Master Chief, and of course, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Ever modified game save data? Ever modify it in Japan? If you did, don't acknowledge it out loud because Japan has updated its copyright laws to include up to 5 years of jail time for modifying game save data and other aspects of consoles. If that's not enough, you can also get hit with a fine of 5 million yen, or about $46,000 as of this recording. The move has stirred outcry amongst gamers, as the modding communities had a long history of this, along with modifying game machines and the like. This seems to have stemmed from wanting to prevent unauthorized product keys from being sold. I get that, but really? Jail time for save data? Another odd move was the latest controversy coming from Ubisoft, as their latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC forced players into a relationship that many didn't want and ignored player choice from previous decisions. The publisher stated that it was a story-based decision that would be revealed down the line, but admitted that their attempt was poorly executed. Originally back in October, creative director Jonathan Dumont told Entertainment Weekly that they would never force players into romantic situations they might not be comfortable with. Ubisoft has yet again reminded that players can be more stubborn and fickle than the last horse I tried to tame in that game. Now, I do understand the controversy and everybody's perspectives, but Alexios and Cassandra had to have a kid somehow, and arranged romances have worked. Sometimes. But I'm sure all will be revealed in the next DLC coming. Also coming soon is the latest chapter from NetherRealm's Mortal Kombat series. Get over here! Mortal Kombat 11, due April 2019, continues the saga directly after 2011's Mortal Kombat, and there seems to have been new consequences. Raiden's gone off the deep end, again, by torturing and killing Shinnok, again.
Spoilers, dude!
Now the Keeper of Time has decided to step in. Chronica is her name, and warping the space-time continuum is her game. Our game is featuring a solid roster, notably Ronda Rousey is going to be Sonya Blade. New characters include Chronica and Cabal, who is last seen in Mortal Kombat 3. Also, the fatalities in this game are not for kids, although the 90s version of you would be awed by them. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the roster in the campaign gets to fight younger versions of themselves, which begs the question, if Scorpion tells Scorpion to get over here and Scorpion attacks Scorpion, does Scorpion actually get over there? While that's pondered, maybe we can just get EA removed from the Earth realm and sent to the Outworld, because they just canceled their Star Wars game. No! Seems they didn't like what they had seen from EA Vancouver. The project, formerly codenamed Ragtag when it was with Visceral, and more recently Orca, was rumored to be a story-driven, open-world game directed by Uncharted's Amy Hennig. According to Kotaku, players would have been able to play as a scoundrel or bounty hunter, exploring new worlds and working for different factions. EA found that the release window for the game wasn't fast enough, and decided to scrap it in favor of a smaller game, allegedly releasing in 2020. So maybe we'll see it on a new console? Thankfully, EA hasn't laid anybody off. But as a Star Wars junkie, I would tell the head of EA that
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Last but certainly not least, Bungie has split from Activision. Whoa. After 8 years, Bungie has decided it's time to explore new worlds on its own, first partnering with Activision back in late 2010. Bungie felt that the industry had changed significantly in the years since. Activision granted Bungie the rights for Destiny 2, and the content due later in 2019 is all set to be on its way still. Blizzard also announced that they will continue to support Battle.net users who own Destiny 2. I might rag on Activision, but it's nice to see that they learned the lessons from Microsoft and allowed Bungie to keep their IP. Bungie is promising a bright future ahead. Hoping they don't mean the sun. Because it's bright. Get it? Hoping the road ahead for them is easier than the last puzzle, which took 81 hours to solve. No clue what's coming next, except for the end of this episode, because that's all the news I have this week for QuickTime Events. Be sure to hit the like button, read more about the topics discussed in the links below, subscribe for more content like this, and don't hesitate to check out some of our other videos on growing gaming.
Gordon Gaming.